When you look up at the dark sky, have you ever pondered if there are other intelligent beings living in the vastness of the infinite universe? Aliens. They have been a central theme in science fiction for years. And for some, this is not just imagination, but a real experience. Have you ever been abducted by aliens? Because when I talk to you, it feels like I'm having an extraterrestrial experience. Just kidding. But have you ever seen something strange that you couldn't explain? Whether looking up at the night sky, staring into the distance in a desolate area, or observing the actions of a man outside at night. Have you ever encountered something incomprehensible, or felt like you were being followed? Imagine driving a car on a deserted forest road at midnight. The sky is full of stars, and everything seems calm. However, a suddenly shining beam of light in the sky catches your attention. The light moves rapidly, disappears, and reappears. Except for the sound of the car's engine, everything is silent. You can't make sense of this mysterious light. Suddenly, you feel a movement behind the car. It's as if someone or something is silently following you. Your heart is racing, and when you look in the mirror, you see silhouettes behind the car resembling alien beings, with long, thin arms and large heads. Their eyes are like small points of light shining in the dark. They stand there for a few seconds and then suddenly disappear. Your eyes try to follow these suddenly vanishing beings, trying to understand what happened. This experience leaves you with many questions. Was it just a play of your imagination, or did something really happen? People who claim to have been abducted by aliens say similar things. It is possible to come across many people who claim to have been abducted by aliens. So why are these people more common in some regions? Could geographical locations influence mysterious UFO sightings and contact claims? Alien encounters are most frequent in states like Nevada and New Mexico, known for their vast deserts. People generally live in towns or city centers rather than in such isolated areas. This causes large areas of land to be dark, and the slightest ray of light to attract attention to anyone wandering there. This is not the only reason. Historical events and current situations in these states provide various reasons for believing in UFO incidents. The Roswell incident and Area 51 are key examples. The 1947 Roswell incident in New Mexico was claimed to be witnessed by many. Despite the US government's assertion that it was a balloon wreckage, many locals believe it was a cover-up for hiding aliens. This belief was fueled by retired Lieutenant Colonel Jesse Marcel's statement to UFO researcher Stanton Friedman, claiming the debris he collected from the Roswell crash was extraterrestrial. The government later identified the fallen object as a nuclear test surveillance balloon in 1994, and then issued a second report in 1997, suggesting that alien body stories likely stemmed from high-altitude test dummies. Default. This test dummies statement has since fueled more conspiracy theories. Another thing I want to talk about is Area 51. Area 51, owned by the United States Air Force, is used for examining aircraft and enemy weapons. Conspiracy theories about this area stem from the authority of the soldiers there and the name Area 51. With 50 states in the US, the naming of this 51st area has always drawn attention. The guards, known as Commo Dudes, without any rank, are tasked with warning anyone approaching the border, imposing hefty fines, and even having the authority to use lethal force. The most intriguing aspect, however, involves American scientist Boyd Bushman's pre-death confessions in a recorded statement, holding photographs of what he claimed were aliens. Bushman claimed to have seen alien autopsies being conducted by scientists at Area 51. Those who claim to have seen aliens often describe similar experiences: unusual lights in the sky or unidentified flying objects, UFOs, fast movements and abrupt direction changes of these objects, strange malfunctions in electronic devices, abnormal silence, unexplained marks on their bodies, and losing track of time. Descriptions of aliens are also similar: humanoid appearance, large heads, big black almond-shaped eyes, long thin arms and legs, and pale green or gray skin. Media interest in UFOs and aliens, especially after the 1947 Roswell event, grew significantly, particularly from the 1950s onward, spreading rapidly through movies, TV, books, and magazines. Ancient historical documents, statues, and tombs are sometimes presented as evidence of real UFOs. Indeed, hieroglyphs depicting figures resembling aliens have been found. But are these truly alien representations? We don't know what aliens look like if they exist at all. These interpretations by modern humans may result from several factors. Misinterpretation. Archaeologists and historians often state that these claims are usually due to misinterpretations or misunderstandings of ancient artworks. Ancient civilizations' art is filled with symbolism and metaphors, which can be easily misinterpreted by contemporary observers. Underestimating ancient civilizations. Such theories can sometimes underestimate ancient humans' ability to construct significant structures or possess advanced astronomical knowledge on their own, which can be unfair to the intelligence of ancient civilizations. So what do scientists say about aliens? Scientists generally accept the possibility of extraterrestrial life in the universe, considering its vastness and the countless planets. Astrobiology, a field studying life in space, focuses on planets in the habitable zone, where liquid water could exist, and the right distance from their stars. Programs like SETI search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Use scientific methods to search for signals from advanced civilizations in space. These efforts, seeking to communicate with alien beings, have not yet yielded concrete results. The scientific community emphasizes the lack of reliable physical evidence for visits by alien beings to Earth. Scientists usually adopt a skeptical approach based on current evidence. However, science also requires openness to new evidence. If reliable and repeatable evidence emerges, the scientific community is ready to evaluate and understand this new information. On the other hand, is it possible for us to be a UFO? That is, can we visit other planets and make contact with beings there? Doing this directly seems unlikely. The Sun is a star located at a distance of approximately 149.6 million kilometers, 93 million miles, from Earth. This distance is known as an astronomical unit and plays a crucial role in determining Earth's orbit around the Sun. The nearest stars to us, Proxima Centauri and Alpha Centauri A and B, are more than 4 light-years away, equating to over 40 trillion kilometers or more than 24 million miles. Imagine traveling to Proxima Centauri with NASA's fastest spacecraft, the Parker Solar Probe. It would take about 6,500 years to reach the nearest star with this spacecraft. This means we will face 6,500 years of loneliness. We will be able to benefit from solar energy for a maximum of 1 year. Currently, this seems unfeasible. Space travel might require different methods, like gateways to other dimensions. So, for now, let's abandon the idea of being UFOs. Considering the required technology to encounter aliens, you can imagine how advanced they might be if they were to visit Earth. Let's hope that if there's a first contact, it's not initiated by them. When considering the potential outcomes of first contact with aliens, it's clear that such an event would have a profound impact on humanity. This contact could shake the foundations of science, philosophy, and even our religious beliefs. The confirmed existence of alien beings might lead us to reevaluate our own existence and place in the universe. Such a discovery could also revolutionize technology and science. Alien technology might bring advancements in energy production, transportation, material science, and health. However, the risks of such knowledge falling into the wrong hands or being misused cannot be ignored. On the other hand, contact with aliens might create a new sense of unity and collaboration among humans. The awareness of a common other could help humanity set aside internal differences and form a more integrated community. This might lead to a more united approach to global issues. In conclusion, a potential first contact with aliens would be more than just a scientific event. It would be a profound and transformative experience for all of humanity. Such a development would not only redefine our place in the universe, but also reshape our relationships with each other and our environment. Therefore, being prepared for such a possibility and taking steps to maximize its positive aspects is a responsibility for all of us. Let's look at the universe with an open mind. Every new piece of knowledge can take us further.